This question is for Mr. Elordi. Congratulations all. I just want to ask you, how did you approach the role of Elvis? Not so long ago, there was the Elvis of Butler, and did it influence you?
No, I was just, again, I was really, really lucky to be working with Sophia, who kind of put my fears at ease immediately. And yeah, there's no real space to be daunted or afraid. It's one of those things you hear, I think, from actors all the time, that you want a challenge, and you know, this certainly was it. You know.
Can you talk a little bit about the casting process with Jacob and Kaylee, and how much Priscilla was involved, and you know, what drew you to these particular people to play such iconic human beings?
Yeah, it was really daunting. I mean, the first thing was I really wanted one actress to play Priscilla, and she had to play from 14 to 29. And my great casting advisor, Fred Roos, and Brighton Daniels were such fans of Kaylee's and said, you have to meet Kaylee Spaney. And then Kirsten Dunst had just worked with Kaylee and told me how talented she thought she was. So we had a coffee, and Kaylee has this baby face. You can believe that she can pass for 15. And you know, she's just so thoughtful, and I knew that she would approach this with sensitivity, and so I was so happy to jump into this with her, and she really took a lot of care in preparing and working with Priscilla. And then the idea of Elvis is so daunting. Nobody looks like Elvis. He's such a big character, and it was really important to me to not have a caricature, that like, who could have the essence. And when I met Jacob, I felt like he has that just that charisma and the feeling that I could feel that he could pull this off and be a teen heartthrob. And no, but that had the sensitivity to show this other side of him. We weren't doing the performer, the outward. I knew he was vulnerable and sensitive from the way Priscilla described him. So it was important that I knew that Jacob could have that essence and show that side of him.
These are not minor roles. These are gigantic, you know, two gigantic, iconic people. You are so young. How daunting was it, and how did you immerse yourself in the character?
Well, it was very daunting, but I got very lucky to have some time with Priscilla, and she was very generous with her time. And she was very kind to me and supportive. And I think if I didn't have that, I would have had a much harder time. But that was my main source, and obviously the book. But I got really lucky that the person I was playing was also very supportive.
And it really was just put the blinders on and just go all out, because there was really no space to not do that. And I think having Soph and Kaylee, it was just, yeah, it was honestly a treat. It wasn't too stressful, yeah.